Longtime Los Angeles Valiant fans, passionate about the team that defies the odds and keeps fighting. This is their story. Shared XP, presented by Geico.
This is gonna sound super cheesy, but I'm not really sure what's the actual thing that made me a Valiant fan. I just know that it felt like it was the right team to root for.
I first discovered the Valiant when I found out there was 3 teams coming to California. And as a SoCal native, I had to go with one of the LA teams. The Valiant revealed themselves first, so my wings have been out ever since.
In the first place, it was the color. I was just looking at all the teams and all that sort of stuff, and I thought, hey, I like green. I have a green wall off to my side. So, yeah, the Valiant was like the only green team that I saw.
I was already kind of like, all right, this is going to be my team. It's a Los Angeles team. I'm in Southern California. I love these colors. This is going to be amazing. So it kind of went off from there.
No, I wanted to root for an LA team because I live just an hour away, and my favorite color is purple. So I should be a Gladiators fan. But I'm not, because something about Valiant felt right. Something about them really caught my eye, and I was like, yeah, this is the team I'm going to root for.
My favorite Valiant moment has to be the first battle for LA. I was there with my boy Shane, and it's a whole different level of excitement watching everything in person. I lost my voice for 2 weeks, and I'd take like 8 puffs of my inhaler during the match.
You know, I could make a joke out of this and be like, oh, they lost to the Shock at the end of Season 2, where I ended up in the splash tank with Bren Water.
It's Season 2, and the Valiant defeating the undefeated Titans, because I'm kind of cliche like that, and it's just kind of that whole nothing is impossible feeling, and that's honestly something that really summarizes the Valiant. It's nothing is impossible. They're going to constantly defy your expectations. And even though we went from 0-7, and it was kind of rough, that moment there, it just kind of like, this is why I'm a fan of this team. They're going to come back, and it's going to be amazing. And seeing that was just, nothing's impossible.
The Season 1 Stage 4 playoffs, the final game against NYXL, just being able to tune into the last match. I think I just got home from school or something, and see the last map and see the Valiant take down NYXL. That was amazing. Like, I wish I was in the arena that day. That would have been the most incredible thing.
If I'm gonna be honest about it, you know, any moment of happiness the team has, that's probably my favorite moment. Moments like becoming the Season 1 Stage 4 champions, or beating the Titans for the first time in the regular season. Moments like that have to be my favorite because of just how much pure joy is in their faces.
My favorite thing about the Los Angeles Valiant is the passion the team has. And seeing them interact with each other on Twitter is just absolutely hilarious.
It's kind of just the wholesome feel of the team. No matter what roster you look at, it's always got the fun things. It's always got, you know, the good relationships. There's Agilities and Kareev from Season 1 and 2. There's, you know, Gig, Apply, Gravy. There's so many people on this team right now who are not only amazing players at the game, but they're also just amazing people.
Being a team that you never really know what you're going to expect from them, even though you can try to make predictions, it's never give up. That's kind of why after that first season, and especially finding that community when I'd been kind of going through a rough time in my life, that it really brought things together for me. And so that's what inspired me getting this tattoo. It was actually at the block party the summer after Season 1, and it was that first California Cup thing, and I had been throwing around the idea of getting a Valiant tattoo because it was just kind of something about being a part of that community and everything that had become really big for me.
I think it's just how kind and wholesome everybody is. You know, I've gotten to meet a lot of the players and staff over the years because I've gone to so many of the events. But, you know, despite the different faces I see when I go to these events and seeing that some of the people have been let go, some have been picked up, like, everything feels so kind, wholesome, and open. Like, I never feel out of place, even if there's different people around. I feel like I can still root for this team because I know that the players will always be good, and for the most part, I don't think I've had a bad interaction with the staff. So, yeah, they're just kind and wholesome.
I've met quite a few people actually from the Valiant Discord server. I've gone to a few of the events, and normally I've bumped into some people who I've talked to on the Discord.
I've made some really good friends being a Valiant fan. My boy Shane, shout out my boy Mind of Mercy, and a lot of people IRL who knew nothing about Overwatch League, but they see me rocking my hat or my shirt or jersey, and they ask questions, and I've made some fans out of them.
A big thing for me was how amazing it was getting closer to one of my friends that I already had. My friend Katie, who also became a big Valiant fan, and we made plans to go to the arena together because we're here in Southern California. And it was just kind of one of those fun things that, because she lives closer up towards LA and I'm down in Orange County, so it became one of those things where we just get to come together and be at the arena and have fun and get to catch up.
And surprisingly, I think I've made 2 friends who are Gladiator fans?
I met my current boyfriend because of Valiant. And I don't think I'd be as happy today if it wasn't for meeting him. I'm so grateful to have met him, and at the end of October will be our 2-year anniversary. Yeah. Wings out, more like wings man. Cut the tape.